Good. Welcome, class 10th students. Now we are doing this exercise 8.4 and the second part of this exercise 8.4. And we have done the third part up to questions in the part one. Now we are doing this part number fourth. This part you see this one given is what? 1 plus, you start with the left hand side and want to simplify this one. Left hand side says 1 plus sec a equal to divided by sec a. Okay. First of all, I will convert all the function trigonometric ratio in terms of sine and cos. So sec a is there, sec a equal to what? Since sec a equal is a reciprocal of cos a. So I put here. So it becomes what? 1 plus 1 upon cos A divided by 1 upon cos A. Not here, here. Simplify this one. Taking the cos A as a LCM in the numerator. So cos A is multiplied by the first factor, we see cos A. Multiply the second factor, cos A cancel out, it will come out plus 1. Now, see in the denominator we have a 1 upon cos A. If you simplify this one, so you write down here, this is a complete one factor is that cos A plus 1 divided by cos A into 1, and this cos A goes to upper side. Cos A. This cos A will be cancelled out. You see this cos A and this cos A will be cancelled out. So we write down here the value will comes out 1 plus cos A. Right. So 1 plus cos A is there. Now I want to make this one like say this one sin square A 1 minus cos A. So I will multiply this equation by 1 minus cos A in the numerator and denominator. See, I need here 1 minus cos A. So I multiply the numerator, this function, by 1 minus cos A and 1 plus cos A. So multiply numerator and denominator by 1 minus cos A. So what we are getting? 1 plus cos A is multiplied by 1 minus cos A and divided by 1 minus cos A. Say A plus B, A minus B. So this formula becomes 1 minus cos square A upon 1 minus cos A. And cos is 1 minus cos square A is nothing. We know that it is a sin square A upon 1 minus cos A. That will be the answer of this question. Prove this one. Now, see this question number 5. Cos A minus sin A plus 1 divided by cos A plus sin A minus 1 equal to cosec A plus cot A. Using the identity cosec square A 1 plus cot A. We want to use this identity. Okay. Let's see. Start with the left hand side and divide the equation. Divide the numerator and denominator by cos A. So what you are getting? It will becomes cot A minus not cos A. We want to make the cot functions are there by sin A. So cot A minus 1 plus cosec A divided by cot A plus 1 minus cosec A. Right. Now we know that here we say that here I will this one cot A plus 1 minus cosec A can be written as, in the denominator sides are there, I write down here cot A plus cosec A minus 1 divided by this one. I take the 1 minus sign we take common. We write down here the cosec A minus cot A. Since we know that formula that cosec A minus cot A equal to 1 upon 1 plus cosec A, not 1 plus, cosec A plus cot A. So using this formula, we know this formula is that, using this formula, the equation becomes, you see this one, this cot A plus cosec A minus 1, and this equation becomes in the numerator remain same the values, cot A plus cosec A minus 1, and in denominator we put 1 minus this cosec A minus cot A. This term will be replaced by 1 upon cosec A plus cot A. 1 upon cosec A plus cot A. Simplify this one. Cot A plus cosec A minus 1 divided by, taking this one, cosec A plus cot A LCM in denominator, cosec A plus cot A as LCM, say 1 times, so 1 into this part, so it becomes here the cosec A plus cot A, and minus 1 into this part becomes the minus 1. This is the complete factors are that. Now you see this one, this will be cancel out, cosec A, cot A plus cosec A minus 1 in numerator and denominators. It will cancel out, and this will be equal to what? Cosec A plus cot A. Proved. Now you see this question number 6. Under root of 1 plus sin A and equal to sec A plus tan A. We want to prove this one. Starting from the left hand side, we have under root of 1 plus sin A upon 1 minus sin A. Inside the under root, I just did the multiplication of multiply the numerator and denominator by multiply numerator and denominator by under root 1 minus sin A. So it becomes what? Under root 1 plus sin A. 1 plus sin A is multiplied by 1 plus sin A divided by 1 minus sin A. We say this one 1 plus sin A. So what we are getting? In the square root terms, 1 plus sine a whole square. So it becomes 1 plus sine square a plus 2 sine a divided by 1 minus sine square a. So this will again simplify this one. You are getting this one. 1 plus sine square a plus 2 sine a divided by 1 minus sine square a becomes, we know this is becomes cos square a. So separate the terms. 1 upon cos square a plus sine square a upon cos square a plus 2 sine a upon cos square a. So inside this bracket, what we have, this will comes out under root 1 plus cos square a becomes sec square a. Sin square a upon cos square a becomes tan square a, and this plus 2 sin a cos a will be becomes, you see, 2 times tan a sec a. So basically it is a square of sec a plus under root of sec a plus tan a ka whole square. Inside the under root, you see this one, sec square a plus tan square a plus 2 times tan a sec a plus b whole square. So it will become the sec a plus tan a whole square in the square root. So it becomes sec a plus tan a. So this is the appropriate step. Now we would like to do the another question. Question number 7. Sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta divided by 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta equal to tan theta. Okay, starting from the left hand side, we have a function sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta divided by 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta. So we have to make this one as a tan theta only, mean the sin theta upon cos theta. In the bottom side, we have this cos theta commons, and the numerator also we have a terms cos theta is there. So I will separate that this term sin theta minus sin cube theta minus sin cube theta, and this 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta. Fine. Divide the numerator and denominator by cos cube theta, because I want to make it here tan theta is there. So divide the equation by cos theta. So what we are getting basically, it will be simplify something, or take sin theta and cos theta common. Better I take the sin theta cos theta common. So what we are getting, sin theta in the numerator common, 1 minus 2 sin square theta, okay, divided by take the cos theta common, 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay, you know very well that sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. If I put the value here, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1 in the numerator, so this will be equal to what? I am taking this one sin theta upon cos theta. This is a sin theta multiplied by 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So we write down the sin, this one, we say the 1 minus cos square theta. We don't want in the numerator that. Okay, no problem. We have this 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay. 1 can be written as this one, like say sine square theta plus cos square theta minus 2 sine square theta, and divided by the whole terms cos theta, we see 2 times cos square theta minus 1. So this will comes out what? Sine theta upon cos theta. So in numerator, what we have? Cos square theta minus sine square theta. All right. So we have basically, you can say cos square theta minus sine square theta in the numerator. And in the denominator, we have this 2 times cos square theta minus 1. So I take here again can be written as all right. This 2 cos square theta minus 1 is there. So I may also write down this one as a cos square theta and sine square theta. Finally, also we write down the same thing. There's no need to change the denominator. So in the numerator, again, sine square theta, we put the value cos square theta. Sine square theta can be written as minus 1 minus, again, cos square theta. So we have here cos theta 2 cos square theta minus 1. So what we have, sine theta, this comes out 2 times cos square theta minus 1 divided by cos theta, this is 2 cos square theta minus 1. So this 2 square cos theta minus 1 in the numerator and denominator will be cancelled out, and we are getting this is equal to what? Tan theta. This is the proof. Now, the question number 8. Sin A plus cosec A whole square equal to 7 times 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. So this part is that even square is there, we take the square better. So it will comes out sin square A plus cosec square A plus 2 times sin A cosec A. You see here again cos square A plus sec square A plus 2 times cos A sec A. Now, you know this one, sin square A plus cos square A, combine these two terms together. Sin square A plus cos square A. We are combining these two terms. 2 times, you know, sin A cosec A equal to 1. This part is equal to 1. So it is say plus 2 into 1. This cos square A and sec square A, combine these two terms. Plus we say cosec square A plus sec square A. So you can't combine these two terms are there. They cannot be combined. Keep it as it is. Plus 2 cos A sec A. This terms is value 1 plus 2 into 1. So now sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1 plus 2. Cos square A can be written as 1 plus cot square A. And sec square A can be written as 1 plus tan square A plus 2. So you call up the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5 to 7. 7 plus cot square A plus tan square A. Proved the answer. Now, question number 9. Cosec A minus sin A and sec A minus cos A equal to, we are proving this one upon tan A plus cot A. Okay. They are saying separately do it. So this part is there. Cosec A minus sin A, sec A minus cos A is given to you. And if we take the multiplications, it will be maybe complex are there. So we replace the second cosec A in terms of sin and cos. So what we are getting? 1 upon sin A minus sin A multiplied by 1 upon cos A minus cos A. Okay, taking LCM. If we take the sin A as a LCM, we are getting sin A multiplied 1, sin A multiplied 1 minus sin square A. Second part, we take the cos A multiplied cos A as LCM. So we are getting here again 1 minus cos square A. So 1 minus sin square A equal to, you know very well, this is a cos square A. And 1 minus cos square A, you know very well, this is a sin square A. And now in the denominator, we have a sin A and cos A. That can be written as sin A cos A. Now, this is the left hand side. We reach up to here. We say this is equation 1. From right hand side, we have 1 upon tan A plus cot A. Put the value of tan A and cot A in terms of sine and cos. So it becomes out 1 upon sine A upon cos A plus cos A upon sine A. So in denominator, we take the this cos A sine A as LCM. So we are getting sine square A plus cos square A. This will be equal to what? Cos A sine A divided by 1. So equation 1 and 2 are equal. This equation say 2. So left hand side and right hand side will terminate at the same value, sine A cos A, sine A cos A. So it's proved. Now, the last question of this exercise, this one, 1 plus tan square A equal to 1 upon 1 plus cot square A equal to 1 minus tan A whole square upon 1 minus cot square A. So starting from the left hand side, we want to prove this one. Left hand side, 1 plus tan square A upon 1 plus cot square A. All right. Uh, 1 plus cot square A can be written as, 1 plus tan square A means sec square A upon 1 plus cot square A means cos square A. Sec square A can be written as 1 upon cos square A, and cos square A can be written as 1 upon sin square A. This value will be, you can say, sin square A upon cos square A will be equal to what? Tan square A. So it is proved. Second part, 1 minus tan A whole square upon 1 minus cot A whole square is also equal to tan square A. So we see 1 minus tan A upon 1 minus cot A whole square. Okay. If we take the square, so okay, let's say we take the square. So it will work. Okay, replace the tan and cot A as in terms of cos and sine. So this equation becomes what? 1 minus sine A upon cos A divided by 1 minus cos A upon sin A. And this is whole square. Taking the LCM, cos A in the numerator, we are getting cos A minus sin A, and the denominator side we have sin A minus cos A divided by sin A, overall whole square. So you see this one, this terms will be simplified. This one, I see this one cos A minus sin A multiplied by sin A whole divided by cos A multiplied by sin A minus cos A. So you see here, this is the product terms is coming. This cos A minus sin A and this sin A minus cos A. It will give you this overall whole square. This will give you what? Minus sin A upon cos A whole square. So it will come out what? Tan A minus tan A whole square. It will come the minus minus square 1, tan square A. So it's proved. So this is the end of the trigonometry of the class 10th trigonometry is there. So we say